Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2021, the album, Dad AF. Every rose has its thorn. All right, let's get into this video. Are you ready? This is an Ethan Klein video. Not a Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein video. Not a Trisha Paytas and Gabby Hanna video. Not a Trisha Paytas and Shane Dawson video. Not a Trisha Paytas and Jeffree Star video. Not a Trisha Paytas and James Charles video. Not a Trisha Paytas and Tati. Has there ever been a Trisha Paytas and Tati Westbrook video? Not even a Trisha Paytas. Moses got his hair cut. Did you guys see that? Oh my God. Moses got his hair cut. Here, I will throw the picture up here. I know I'm pointing to nothing because I probably forgot to include the picture. But Trisha posted a picture on their Instagram and said, Moses got his hair cut. Do you think, you know how like, okay, I'm generalizing this now, right? But I have had many girlfriends of mine that have grown their hair out, you know, for their weddings so that they could do an updo and things like that. Do you think that Moses kept his hair long for the wedding? He had a blowout. Do you think he wanted an updo and Trisha said no, like we're not doing updos for this wedding? Anyway, so Moses, he left his hair long for the wedding, but he got it cut. I have to believe that him getting his hair cut right after the wedding has something to do with the wedding. Like, I have to believe that Trisha was like, you can't get it cut before the pictures, right? Like, we have to have long hair. We have to have the turn-up whip, okay? We have to have the Dole whip bar on the end of the... We have to have the Moses water hair for the pictures for the wedding. And then right after that, he got his hair cut. But his hair looks very nice. So I love when the hubbies of these famous people get their hair cut. Like, do you remember when Jordan, Jaclyn Hill's boyfriend got, I almost said fiance. Does that mean that they're getting engaged? Anyway, maybe I'm a psychic. Who knows? A couple years ago, I did psychic predictions at the end of the year on this channel. People still beg me all the time. They're like, please, Peter, do another psychic predictions, okay? And like everything that I said in that video has come true, which is so crazy. But anyway, so Jaclyn Hill's boyfriend, Jordan, he got his hair cut like 2 years ago now, I think it was, or something like that. Oh my God, hubba, what a change it made. And I love his channel called More Seasoning if you haven't seen it. But like I said, why am I talking about Trisha Paytas? Because this is not a Trisha Paytas video. This is not even a Trisha Paytas and Hair by Jay video. Who's he, you might ask? Nobody. So why did we ever talk about him? Because he's nobody. Except for the Jeffree Star and those wigs that he does for him. I need something to lean on over here. Anyway, all right. So today I'm going to talk about Ethan Klein. I saw this going on Twitter, and I'm very confused about it. So let's see. A couple hours ago, hold on a second. Let me get into this. A couple hours ago, Ethan Klein tweeted out, 2 days ago he tweeted out, you guys have no idea the pressure I've been under. I literally have no choice but to erase. I can't talk about it anymore, and I'm sorry to everyone who, I can't talk about it anymore. I'm sorry to everyone who is mad or disappointed. And this is in regards to him talking about Trisha Paytas in the H3 podcast where he went through like the biggest scandals of the year and all that kind of stuff. Somebody underneath here, Cassie. Hey, Cassie! She tagged me in this. Someone said, just imagine what Hila is going through. She didn't get to go to her brother's wedding because of this online drama. She's obviously asked him to not speak on this anymore, but he felt like he should because what Trisha is doing is wrong. Goes on and on. Someone said, I love Hila, but I'm low-key upset that she didn't do the show and she's causing issues with you. You're hurt by Trisha and she shouldn't be allowed to do whatever. Okay, talking about Trisha shouldn't be able to do. Someone said, I'm mad that once again she wins. Talking about Trisha Paytas. But I'm not mad at H3 Productions because I understand you have a family and a business and you are putting your family and business first. Someone else said you were put into a really terrible situation. It's not your fault. Well, nobody forced Ethan Klein to talk about this in a podcast. So Ethan Klein did kind of put himself in this situation. So I don't know how you can sit there and look at this and say, well, no, you were put in a really difficult situation. And a lot of people were like, he's a commentary channel. he didn't, how is he supposed to talk about the biggest things that had happened this year without talking about that? He could say, hey, I think we all know about the Trisha Paytas, scandal that I had with Trisha Paytas over the Indian frenemies, but I really don't want to get into that out of deference for our families and whatever. So, hey, we'll just move past that story. That's one way I'm just suggesting it. Don't come for me, okay? Someone else said, people say move on. You don't know what it feels. You don't know what it feels to... Okay. So anyway, that goes on and on and on. Someone said, I think it's good you speak and defend yourself, but do what's best for the baby, Hila, and your family. I agree with that statement. Okay, fine. If you can't speak of her and have to let her get by with the way she has treated you, your family, your friends, your employees, and your fan base, fine. But at least give us a reason and not some vague post. And I do agree with that. Someone said, isn't it kind of obvious? So clearly it has gotten back to Moses' mom, who has probably put pressure on Hila, and with her being pregnant, it's not a good environment right now to deal with this. Well, I mean, nobody has any idea if that's it. So it's always interesting to me, the speculative stories that people come up with. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I mean, we have no idea what went on behind the scenes, right? So, all right, and he's not talking about it anymore, so we won't find that out. But on the heels of that, his channel got striked. Okay, so this is what he said 2 hours ago. Our final Christmas podcast, hold on a second, let me screenshot the, because if I don't, then the people will come for me and say, you didn't screenshot. Okay, our final Christmas podcast that we've been planning for a month will not be happening. We just randomly got a strike because a video we reacted to over a year ago was deemed too dangerous to watch. They won't even tell me what it was. Can't upload for a week. Part 1. And then he tags Team YouTube in this. Now, Team YouTube responded to this and said, looking into this for you, of which Ethan Klein responded and said, thank you, Team YouTube. I love you guys so much. Because this would probably be the time that you wouldn't want to piss where you sleep. Oh my God, 25 cents for the guest jar. Okay. So then someone said, please, a lot of us depend on H3 and the crew to get through a lot of tough SHI in our lives. Everything they show in their videos is already on YouTube, so it's not fair. Well, it's actually fair use then. Y'all need to look at other much more harmful creators out there. Someone said, I agree with this. Their podcasts get me through the day. Someone said same, so I second this. And there's just a lot of people underneath here. So then Ethan goes on to say, ironically, the videos we watch can all still be found on YouTube as age restricted. Well, okay, first of all, this is what's interesting to me, and as I'm going through this, I'm just telling you guys how I feel. He said that he doesn't know which video it is, right? But it was over a year ago, and the video was deemed too dangerous to watch. But they won't even tell him which video it was. Then he goes in to say, ironically, the videos we watch can all still be found on YouTube as age restricted. So I don't understand why the heavy hand for us, Team YouTube. Well, if you don't know what video it is, how do you know that that video hasn't been taken down? I'm just asking, okay? This is just a fair question. It's just a question! It's my opinion! Said Tamara of the Real Housewives of Orange County. I'm just asking, okay? I think it's a fair question, and no, it won't be on the test. But if you don't know what video it is, how do you know that that video is still online? Unless he has a list of all that. Maybe he went through all of those. I don't know. I'm not that organized. Okay. So then he said, please reconsider your decision. It has a tremendous negative effect on our business and community during an important time. Okay, so that's really what we're talking about, business. Well, that's fair. I think that's totally fair. This is his business, and now he can't, make the same money he was going to make before. I think it's totally fair to discuss that, right? Okay. I mean, I think any YouTuber would be upset about this, right? Especially at this time. And I think, I talk a lot on my channel about AdSense month and all that kind of stuff, but let's just be for real. There's not a YouTuber out there that doesn't know that the reason we call it AdSense month is this, okay? Is that more companies are more willing to put up ads on certain videos because of the holiday shopping and things like that that's going on. They're spending more money on ads in the months of November and December, all right? And then it profoundly drops off in January, right? Which means that the ads that you get on your videos, and people ask me all the time, they're like, if I watch the ads on your videos, do you make more money? Yes, absolutely, For any YouTuber, if you watch the ads on their videos, they're going to make more money, right? So for him to get a strike on his channel and him not be able to, I think they're talking about like a week suspension or something, for him not to be able to make videos for a week on YouTube during the month of December, especially the week of Christmas, is like, yes, that's a lot of money that Ethan Klein is losing, okay? Not to mention, I would have to believe, he does a lot of sponsorships in there too. So those sponsorships would have to wait when he's probably already got scheduled and planned sponsorships for certain days. It totally screws him business-wise. Why? Because people are mass rushing to his videos and supposedly mass reporting them, okay? So I don't know what that's about. Now, I will tell you, it goes on here and says, and finally, congratulations to all the trolls that have been mass flagging every video we've ever made. With any luck, you'll have our channel erased by Christmas. And he at Team YouTube again. Then he came out and he said, when Team YouTube said, we're looking into this for you, he said, YouTube denied the appeal. Okay, which means that he can't have his channel up. This was 50 minutes ago, for the next week. Can't upload for a week. That's the way it goes when you dedicate your life to YouTube. Have 10 full-time employees, owe rent on your studio, and have thousands of paying members. You get banned for an old video that nobody cared about until trolls mass reported it. A video, by the way, oh, that is still on YouTube. Oh, here we go. By itself, age restricted since 2014 with 100,000 views. So why the F am I getting a strike? Merry Christmas. And then he goes, and I think it's a fair question. I think it's a really, really fair question to ask, okay? Why is that video not down? And maybe that channel has had a strike, and maybe they just have never posted it. I mean, I don't know what video they're talking about, right? So until he comes out and says this is the video, which if it were me at this point, I would say this is the video. Why is this video allowed to stay up and I'm not able to keep our video up and we got a strike about it? Anyway, so then he goes on and says, what's absolutely stupid is that if I made a video complaining about it and made it to the front page of Reddit, they would 100% reverse the decision. Why do they put me in that situation? I just don't have the energy right now. Just a horrible effing week. Well, I mean, like, you just went on and talked about how you dedicate your life to YouTube, have 10 full-time employees, a rent on your studio, and have thousands of paying members. That, I mean, if it really is as easy as made a video complaining about it on Reddit, I think I would make a 2-minute video complaining about it on Reddit. I mean, listen, okay? As someone that does not have the following that Ethan Klein has, and my life is dedicated to YouTube as well, and I make videos on 6 different channels, and no, I don't have the editing team that he does, and all of that, but like, I still feel like I work pretty hard on YouTube. I don't have that kind of power that if I made a video on Reddit that the decision would get turned around. I wish I knew that, you know? And in all honesty, I think that comes across as a little bit arrogant, but I feel bad for him, you know? I do. I really feel bad for him that he got this taken down. And I mean, I wish, if I were in that situation, I can tell you right now, probably if I even tweeted out to YouTube, I think they've, in all of my times of saying something, and this was like a week or two ago, because every day I'm losing like 300 subscribers, and then over the course of 24 hours, I'm gaining them all back. It makes literally no sense, okay? But for the past year, probably the past 3 years, I haven't been able to like gain a subscriber on this channel. I mean, at all, right? I even worked with a YouTube manager for a while that said to me, there is an absolute problem with your channel, and they figured out where it was coming from and everything, but they couldn't fix it. And then he said, we're having IT fix it. And I was like so hopeful. I was like, here it goes. I'm finally going to be able to start gaining a few subscribers. Because I was getting so many people that were telling me, I'm unsubscribed to your channel left and right. I'm like, every day I'm unsubscribed to your channel. I've been unsubscribed to your channel 3 times in the last month. I was getting all these people saying it to me. I even said in a video, I said, if you've been unsubscribed from my channel, put it in the comment section below. I had to screenshot each of those people. I mean, I sent this manager like 50 of these people's accounts, like saying like, okay, these are all the people that have said they've been unsubscribed to me. Send them to them. IT was working on this for months, right? Well, then one day I get a call or I got an email from my manager, and he goes, I'm no longer your manager, just want to let you know. And I've had nobody to talk to on YouTube. So these bigwig people on YouTube like that, you know, I mean, and hey, listen, I'm very grateful for the following that I have on YouTube. I think I talk about that on a regular basis. I mean, I'm so incredibly thankful for it. I can't even imagine being someone, and I do have this kind of like following on other channels where it's like you have 500 or 10,000 subscribers or something. Nobody cares on YouTube. They're not, you know, and so it makes me sad for Ethan Klein. I think this is really screwed up that people are doing this. I want to know, where is this coming as a result of? Is this coming as a result of, you know, online issues that he's having, lawsuits that are being talked about? Is this coming as a result of the Trisha Paytas thing, which I really find hard to believe. I will say this about Trisha Paytas trolls, honestly. Like, Trisha Paytas' fans or super stans, they get angry and they get defensive, but I haven't witnessed them, and maybe I'm wrong with other people, I haven't witnessed them being like this. So I have a hard time believing this is like, you know, backlash from Trisha Paytas. I don't know. I don't know what it's from. And when I went over to the Reddit thread, I can tell you, nobody over there is talking about what it's coming from either. Let me read a couple of the comments underneath here, underneath the thing. So when he said the thing about the Reddit video, someone said, hope everything works out. We'll watch no matter what platform it's on. Okay, so all these people are begging him to do the live streams on Twitch and then upload them to YouTube after the ban is over. That, like, once the ban is down in a week or the strike goes away or whatever, which I didn't think that's how... I didn't understand that strikes just went away in a week. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But anyway, that then he could upload those live streams that he had done on Twitch over the holidays. Then he could do them on, throw them up on YouTube. But the problem here, I think people need to understand is this, okay? Is that YouTube is H3H3's main source of, their main platform. It's their main source of income is where that is at, right? Okay, and... so if he posts it over on Twitch, yes, all these people that watch him are going to be able to see it over there. But how many of those people are then going to come back to YouTube and watch it a second time? So he's lost all of this revenue from being banned for a week, right? For reacting to this video a year ago, which if this happened a year ago and they had put the strike on it a year ago, he would have been suspended then and not now at this time when this is probably the best paying time of the year. So it does seem very calculated. And I understand why he's upset about it. I think most people would be upset about it. Someone said, chin up, Ethan, your crown will fall. The real ones are all behind you. We'll be okay without a Christmas special. Take an early break. Come back strong. And that's the thing is like, I think that's so nice and supportive. Like, when I was reading the Reddit thread, everybody was like, family, family, family. That's their thing that they say, right? And I understand that they're all like, hey, Ethan, if you have to take a break, we totally support you on that. Like, if you can't post for a video. But that's not really the point, right? Like, okay, hey, you guys are fantastic. I think it's so amazing that you guys are supportive of your favorite YouTuber. Maybe a little too much sometimes. I think that the H3H3 stands can be a lot. I really do, okay? And they've caused hurt and harm to other people. So Ethan, let's back up a little bit. You know, this is where other people have asked you to reach out to your fans and stands and ask them to back down, and you haven't been willing to do that, but now you want to point the finger at other trolls that are doing the same thing to you. Yes, I would be pissed, okay? I would absolutely be pissed. But I think maybe this is an opportunity for growth, as my sponsor says to me, to take a look at your own behaviors and say, are there things that I am doing that I could improve upon as well? Are there things that, you know, maybe I could improve upon, okay? Maybe I need to have that H3H3 Reddit. Maybe people need to not go so hard on people over there. Maybe people need to not be so mean and callous over there, right? So, because the payoff is this. It's so fantastic that Ethan and H3H3 have all these supportive fans that are like, hey, take a week off, do this, whatever. But at the end of the day, that's not really what it's about. It's the fact that he's missing a week of work without pay. He's already ready to do it, right? It'd be like if you're ready to walk through the door and you know that week you're going to make holiday pay double time with extra pay, okay? Not to mention a bonus on top of that, because all these people are going to be watching you the week of Christmas when they're all off from work and school, and they're all going to be watching you that week, and you know you're getting ready to go into work, and you're going to make like quadruple pay, okay, at work for doing what you do every other day, something that you absolutely love, and all of a sudden you get to the front door and your supervisor goes, nope, you're suspended for a week, no pay. And you're like, well, I'm ready to go work and make my quadruple pay. Nope. You're suspended for a week, no pay. And then all your friends are like, just take it as a vacation. Just don't even worry about it. And yes, that feels very nice that your friends and family are supportive of you, but at the same time, you're like, what the F? Like, seriously? Like, I'm ready for quadruple pay. I was banking on quadruple pay for this month. So I understand why he's upset. I still also think that it's a time for maybe, you know, Ethan to reflect upon his own behaviors towards other people. You know, there's been a lot of people that are coming from the H3 Ethan Klein camp that have affected other people. I'm not saying those people aren't deserving of it. I'm not saying that those people are good people. I'm just saying, you know, that's kind of what happens sometimes. So I wanted to go in here and I wanted to read a few things from the Reddit thread. I was actually kind of surprised when I don't know why, since I've gone to the H3 Reddit thread quite a few times now, but they literally post like every 2 to 3 minutes over, and it's like kind of some of the same people. So anyway, somebody posted, "Oh no," and it is the tweet from Ethan where it says, "Our final Christmas podcast that we've been planning for a month will not be happening. We just randomly got a strike because a video we reacted to over a year ago was deemed too dangerous to watch. They won't even tell me what it was. Can't upload for a week." Okay, so these are the responses underneath there. "I was really looking forward to Ian's Craigslist Christmas segment." Someone said, "Me too." Someone said, "YouTube definitely ruined Christmas for me." Someone said, "Seriously though, my family is too broke to do anything for Christmas and H3 was the only thing I had to look forward to." I mean, it's really sad underneath here. People were really excited about it. Somebody said, "You know, for such a large company, it amazes me how crappy YouTube's moderation is. Big tech transparencies, regulation over these things should be a more popular idea, but unfortunately, it's been politicized to hell between right-wingers and leftists." Okay, goes on and on and on, and talks about all this kind of stuff. Someone said, "I'd rather pay them like $5 a month with memberships," is I guess what they're talking about. "Instagram isn't much better. People have their accounts deleted all the time with nowhere to go. There isn't anything monetarily to gain from hiring more and more humans to actually manage these things." Someone said there may be hope. What is this? Oh, that was when Team YouTube said that they were going to look into it, and everybody said, "Family, family, family." Okay. And then somebody said, "I wonder who would be looking through his videos from over 1 year ago trying to find some petty SHI took to get false about." Okay, this is what I want to know. Where are all these trolls coming from? That's what I want to know. Someone said, "Yeah, I wonder." 3 names come to mind. Okay, I'm not going to read the names. Okay, well, hell, why not? Ryan Kavanaugh, Keemstar, Harvey Weinstein. Okay, wait, that's 2 names someone said. Okay, and then it just gets really bad. Someone said they can't keep getting away with this. So they're all saying it's about this lawsuit going on. Okay. I'm really getting genuinely upset. H3 keeps me going. Yeah, so they're blaming it. They think it all has to do with this lawsuit, this supposed lawsuit that's going on, this whole like Ryan Kavanaugh thing. So, oh, then it says, I don't know. Trisha Paytas is pretty petty and has a lot of time on their hands too. Someone said, "I'm sure all 3 of them teamed up." You guys. Okay, so, I mean, okay. I do believe that Trisha Paytas is, I think she's calculated and I think she's manipulative. Do I think that Trisha Paytas could plan a mass coup on, or takedown of Ethan Klein on YouTube? I don't know about all that. Trisha Paytas can't even keep their stripper diaries, you know, together. I mean, Trisha Paytas is like showing the same stripper diary as the diary that they bought a month before. She can't even keep those things straight, right? So how would she take down somebody's channel? I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think about all of that in the comment section below. And love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.